I'm Kristen Vartan. Here are some of the stories making headlines locally. The former Marine and Tehachapi native who was detained in Russia since 2019 was brought back to the U.S. Wednesday, and he wants to help others in his situation. Trevor Reed was released in a prisoner swap, which went all the way up to President Biden. That's brought renewed attention to another former Marine named Paul Whelan. He's been in a Russian jail since 2019 on espionage charges that the U.S. says are false. Women's NBA basketball player Brittany Griner is also still in Russia after she was stopped at a Moscow airport in February. She's accused of smuggling drugs. Reed's parents say he's recovering in the hospital and specifically asked about Whelan.
Well, when we first got to sit down with him yesterday in the evening, and we were actually able to stay about 2 hours before they had to start running some more tests. But we asked him how he was doing, and he said, well, I'm not doing too well. And we immediately became concerned, and we said, so what's physically? And he said, no. And we said, what? And he said, Paul Whelan.
He said, I feel horrible about being home and not having Paul here. He said, I don't understand why I'm here and Paul's not. And he said, and I'm not doing well now, but as soon as I get better, I'm going to work on bringing Paul home.
Whelan's parents say their son has also asked why he wasn't included in the prisoner exchange. Officials say they prioritized Reed because he was in poor health. Reed's family says he had COVID-19 and was exposed to tuberculosis. Biden promised his administration won't stop working to bring home Whelan and other Americans detained in Russia. Well, switching gears this morning, members of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church will be running to help raise funds for a new church building. For years now, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton's church has been located in this building off Reyna Road. The building itself wasn't originally designed to be a church, and members of the congregation are hoping to make improvements. The inaugural 5K fun run will raise money to build that new church, so 200 men and women and youth registered so far, and that run is followed by a pancake breakfast hosted by the Knights of Columbus and the Ladies Ministry Fellowship. Breakfast is from 8:30 to 10 a.m. And if you are going to that event, it's going to be a beautiful day today. We are looking at the 80s today, but we are on a watch because we are in triple-digit season officially. That means for the next 160 days, we are going to watch and see if we skirt up over 100, and we won't really be out of that watch until October 7th. But don't worry, we are not getting to that scorching heat yet. We are sitting at the highest in the 90s on Wednesday. It's going to be an overall sunny week, mostly in those mid 80s and high 70s. Even for our mountain communities, we're in those high 70s in Lake Isabella. We will hit 83 on Wednesday, but then we're going to skirt back down to those mid 70s on Friday. Tehachapi and Fraser Park are sitting a little bit lower there in those high 60s. They will hit mid 70s on Wednesday, stick there for a little bit, and then hit mid 60s again on Friday. Well, that's pretty much all we got right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll have another update for you later on in the day.